Welcome to the Harris Show. I'm your host, Jamal Radio Raheem. I'm with my sister and co-host, Angie Ang.
Good.
So on this episode, we are going to do a recast of Set It Off. Got the idea from Kev on Stage and Tony Baker and their podcast, The Ball Brothers. But before we get to that, we're going to talk about stuff that's been going on. So TikTok being banned. Let's get to it. Um,
Wah, wah. Wah, wah.
what are your thoughts on that?
They get on my damn nerves. I was so irritated when I saw that. I'm like, y'all have so many other issues to worry about. TikTok should be the least of your worries. Like, there's a war, several wars going on, and y'all worried about TikTok being banned. I just thought it was interesting. I did like the response of the is he the creator, the owner, the TikTok owner?
I think he's the owner.
I liked his response, like, I'm not selling. Baby, the US ain't the only ones that use us. And I was like, that is very true. And I hope that gave them a reality check. Like, are you crazy? You know how many people are in the world? And you think the US solely is responsible for TikTok's success? Are you crazy?
Like 10% of TikTok is the USA.
And I'm like, so many people make good money off TikTok. Like, that's just crazy to be like, we're gonna ban it. And I'm like, how are you gonna ban it? How are you just gonna like magically? That's what I'm saying. How do you block something off an entire country?
I feel like they can do that.
I'm sure they can, but you're right. That's true. I'm only imagining what we're blocked from now, but
yeah, like we don't even have the fastest Wi-Fi we can possibly have.
Yeah,
our Wi-Fi should be faster, but there's like all this show to me is the power of lobbying, which I think should be fucking illegal. How are Facebook and Google and all these other companies able to like lobby against TikTok? Also, how are people who are voting on these allowed to have stock in Facebook and Google and stuff like that? You shouldn't be allowed to have stocks if you're voting on certain things. If you have stock in something, you should have to recuse yourself.
Yeah, it just shows too, because it's like, what's the issue with TikTok? Because it's obviously not a social media issue, because we still have Instagram, Twitter, Threads,
and they are, you know what it is? They're trying to use it as like, oh, the Chinese have your data. They been had our data. They make iPhones, like Samsungs. Well, I don't Chinese. I don't want to assume Chinese, but they make a lot of stuff. And also, I don't trust America with my data. There was a whole Facebook thing that happened years ago. Why would I trust you with my data, Facebook?
Yeah.
Instagram, y'all changed the algorithm up on Instagram where people can't even grow on that app. I can go from 3 followers on TikTok to being verified if you have good content and people like it. You know, TikTok has this bullshit just like everybody else. But everybody's anti-black, so that's whatever. But I can blow up on TikTok. I have no chance of blowing up on Instagram.
Yeah, it's easier. I feel like TikTok is easier to navigate. It's accessible for a lot of people. I honestly think TikTok is a better app, personally.
Me too.
And I just think that's crazy for them to be like, we're gonna ban TikTok. And I'm like, for the president to be talking about this shit, I'm like, what times are we living in? What is this? We're talking about banning an app. Where's the student loan relief? Okay, like where?
There's homelessness. People can't eat. We have a housing crisis right now.
Yeah,
People can't find jobs. And it's very telling that Republicans and Democrats couldn't agree on anything. They couldn't agree on anything. You tell them the sky is blue, they would argue over that. But they could agree on banning TikTok, which lets me know that it's not about what they're saying. It's about what I personally think it's about. I'm going to say I, because I don't want you to be lumped in with this. I think it's about Israel
Oh, the war.
I think that's what it's about. I think they personally, all of them, because both sides have been pro-Israel,
Mm-hmm.
they all getting paid from the APAC or whatever. So
Yeah.
I personally think that they saw what is happening because TikTok is where all the stuff is spreading. It's where we're seeing journalists talk. It's where we're seeing people saying we're boycotting this. They're seeing the
Mm-hmm.
power of TikTok because TikTok isn't controlled like Facebook and Instagram and all these type of things because they're not America. They're not an American company, so they don't give a shit about America like that. And I
Yeah.
think that that's what's happening. They're seeing the power of it because they saw what happened to what's happening to Starbucks, what's happening to McDonald's,
Mm-hmm.
what's happening to they tell us a lie, right? They'll be like, "Oh, we're not bombing the Gaza." But
And then we see it on TikTok.
here's a video that says otherwise,
Yeah.
you know. And
Oh
then
yeah, I'm sure they want to stop the spread of information for sure.
you know
For
how
sure.
much I found out about stuff because of TikTok?
Yeah, very educated.
And I read articles all the
Yeah.
time, guys. I read articles. Like I do that for fun. I like doing that. So that tells me that this app has power and they do not want that power.
Mm.
But I just want them to know they are up for re-election. A lot of these people.
Oh.
They are up and like they're not worried about us, the millennials.
Mm-mm.
This younger generation, they do
Mm-hmm.
not care.
Mm-hmm.
They do not care.
Yeah.
They will vote your ass out in a second.
Yeah.
The younger generation
Options aren't great. This
really ain't.
this is not
Really
great.
not.
And I don't like getting political, but I'm just like, this shit sucks. We don't have great options here. We don't.
Got two damn near 80-year-old, one's already in his 80s, men
What
running
are
for
we doing?
president. One's a criminal.
That's what I was saying. I was like, how is this even possible?
One's a criminal who's accused of some heinous things, and is one is a bigot who like
Fire. They both are.
smiles in our face and act like he's for us. Like all these people who are Democrats and Republicans,
They're
Bernie
evil.
Sanders, all they not for us.
Hmm.
Like I don't understand how you can justify a genocide
Hmm.
by your saying they attacked first.
Yeah.
No, they didn't. They didn't attack. This war did not start, what was it, October 7th or whenever the hell they said it was.
Hmm.
That's not the first attack.
No.
Why are we acting like Israel didn't have like a 70-year like attacking them?
Hmm.
Why are we acting like they didn't strip them of their land?
Yeah.
Y'all doing the same exact thing that Nazi Germany did to y'all.
Well, we see in history. It's wild to be like living and seeing all this. Like this is the type of stuff we read in our books, and now here we are living.
We're literally watching it.
Yeah, it's crazy to me.
So like in 40 years, they're going to be reading about this in a book about
Hmm.
how America again was on the wrong side.
Hmm.
And this is the stuff they don't want to teach y'all. But let's move on to positive things because we about to go on a
I
negative.
went down a I went down a dark slope.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to go. I didn't expect it to go that way.
Man, it's just frustrating, but whatever.
Just seeing, just going on social media. That's why, like, I was about to start a podcast. On TikTok, mind you, it was going to be on TikTok, a music podcast, and them saying like they're gonna ban TikTok. I just like, damn, ain't this? I got a whole notebook of episodes outlined and stuff like that. Like I'm supposed to record today. Granted, I have to do a whole bunch of stuff today. But I'm like, damn, should I even like waste my time recording it? Because
Do you think it's gonna get banned?
I think it's going to get banned.
I don't think it is.
I think it's going to get banned because I think they're waiting. I think
Hmm.
what's going to end up happening is this bill's probably not going to go through.
Hmm.
People are going to get reelected.
Hmm.
They're going to probably wait it out, and then it's going to get pushed again.
Yeah.
The first time they try to ban the app, like,
Yeah.
so
That's
I
true.
think they're waiting. because they got to be very smart and strategic about how they gonna do this.
Yeah.
Because we see everything. Like these young people have no problem voting you out. Y'all are the same to them, Republicans,
Mhm.
Democrats. They will
Yeah.
vote your ass out, and I'm here for them. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I'm glad that like it's showing the power of boycotting and stuff like that.
Yeah. And
Like,
like
see,
all these deals, it's so funny because all these deals now are popping out with these companies that are evil.
I ain't never seen a Starbucks commercial until this year.
Man, I've been seeing so many ads. I'm like, whoa, God.
Cause I still have the app, and I forgot I had the app,
Mm.
and then the notifications that I'm getting is crazy. Buy one, get one 50% off. Bring
Listen.
your own cup, get a discount. I'm like, damn, y'all got this bad.
The thing is, they always used to do that, but it was never promoted like that.
No.
Now I'm like, damn.
I used
Y'all.
to get Starbucks every Friday. Every Friday, I was like, it was like a little treat for myself. You know what I'm saying? One,
Mm,
you get when you work in schools and stuff, parents give you a whole bunch of fucking Starbucks gift cards.
mm.
Like I didn't start drinking coffee until I moved to the Bay Area.
Oh,
I
okay.
working in this district because they gave me
Yeah.
gifts. I'm like, well, I got like $100 of Starbucks gift cards.
Might as well. Yeah.
Might as well. I tried stuff out for the first time. Like black coffee and had it. Don't like it.
Mm,
Like
mm.
I need my stuff to taste like smoothie,
No,
personally.
right. I need it sweet. Like I don't want to taste the coffee.
But Kellogg's, I'm glad to see that because
Oh, yeah. Sister Lou was just telling us about that. I was like, what the fuck, Kellogg's? That's some evil shit.
I
Like,
went to the store too, and I was like, damn, this is so cheap. And I
mhm.
didn't buy no Kellogg's cereal. I was like, damn, the family size, $2. I'm like, it's just me. This would last so long.
All these companies are so fucking evil, and it's just like, I'm glad y'all are getting what y'all deserve.
But the main thing that I want them to get from this is they need us, we don't need them.
Hmm.
And I don't want them to ever forget that. And
Yeah.
I'm glad this younger generation, I feel like an old man, but
This young generation.
I'm glad they are the ones that are like, we don't like what you're doing. We don't like where your money is at. Either you
Mhm.
changed or we're not supporting you.
Yeah.
And back before, well, before TikTok, to be honest, before they were all like, they gonna have to eventually break and come back. It's like,
Hmm.
no, they don't.
Because TikTok on here, like, here's some alternatives.
I was like, here's how you make Pop Tarts.
Yeah, this is how you make Starbucks' recipe at home. Like, yeah.
Workers who aren't able to unionize are like,
Yeah.
here's the whole recipe book. Here you
Yep.
go. Link in my Google Drive. I'm like, oh shit.
I'm like, take these hoes down. I'm down. Down with the people.
But I hope TikTok doesn't sell. And I hope these people realize that like this we will vote them out.
Yeah.
But all right, let's move on. Do you want
I
to
don't know
do
how you transition after that.
I'm just gonna I'm just going to
In lighter news.
in lighter news. Um
Oh, shit.
have you been seeing well, I don't think this is lighter news.
Um,
You've been seeing at least not for me. Have you been seeing the trend of as a black person, I'm not afraid to admit this?
I seen a couple, and then I seen a video saying that people were taking it too far. So I haven't really
Okay,
dived into. So when I see those, I just skip them because
good. All right, we
rather.
will dive into that. I got one thing before we gonna move on. Some of y'all need to be afraid. Y'all should keep some of that in.
Are they saying like
Just keep it in.
absolutely outrageous? Yeah.
Outrageous. Some of y'all should be afraid, and some of y'all are letting me know that your friend group is not strong.
Mm.
They should be like, "Hey, delete that," or "Hey, don't post that." Like some of the stuff, I'm
Oh
just like,
my gosh.
some of
That now I'm like, I want to see. No, I don't need to see that.
it's like I'm afraid of hood people, and it's like
Oh no.
black people saying I'm afraid of hood people, and it's like, well, I and somebody had the nerve to say to me like, you know that like there are other people in hoods, right? It's not just like black people. And I had to be like, you do know that hood is only associated with black people, though, right? Ghetto is only associated with black people, right? And then they try to be like, well, white people do this. And I'm like, yeah, and they're called trailer trash. They're not called ghetto.
Yeah.
You realize ghetto is only associated with a certain group. And there's a reason, but we're not going to get into that. And there was some that are just ridiculous. Like,
that's crazy.
some of them I'm like,
I like the ones like I don't know how to play spades. I'm like, yeah, same.
yeah, I like the ones like I never seen this movie or whatever. But you know what? Do you have one as a black person that you're not afraid to admit?
Yeah, I think the spades one is like,
You don't know how to play spades?
I don't know how to play spades. I know I know how to play the little hearts on the computer.
I never played hearts. How do you
I
play?
don't know how to play dominoes. Well, I know how to play dominoes. I don't know how to do the scoring in dominoes. Like the dimes, the nickels. I don't know none of that shit. That's about it. I'm not gonna embarrass myself and keep going, but
I was about to say you
yeah,
the one was enough. I don't know why you let me just give all the stuff that I don't know.
No, I think those are the two main ones. Like I don't know how to play those. But,
I don't know if I have one. I think I've said all mine.
like yeah, I'm like I don't know.
Maybe there's a movie I haven't watched.
I'm sure there's plenty. Like I just started like a couple years ago watching all the like 80s and 90s. But I just watched fucking Vampire in
Oh,
Brooklyn
Murphy.
and Brooklyn, is it?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. I just watched that for the first time this year, I think, or maybe the end of last year.
I mean,
It's like
I watched Harlem Nights for the first time over the pandemic.
Okay. I'm like, did I see that one? Sure. Who's in Harlem Nights?
That cast is like it got like Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy.
I didn't see that, man.
It's a great
Yeah,
cast.
see,
Red
I'm
Fox.
like,
It used to be
there's
on
so many.
BET all the time. So I guess I did watch it before. I'd never watched the unedited version
Oh.
until the pandemic. Uh, I mean, I have some food ones, but I think that should be its own episode. So the food ones is probably I don't want to admit them right now. I don't have it in me to admit it right now.
Enough is enough.
I just got back on the good side of people. I don't need that smoke.
Enough is enough.
But let us know you're black, like you're not scared to admit it. If it's stupid or disrespectful,
I was like, oh.
we're not keeping it. We're gonna delete the comment. But let's get to what this episode is really about.
We did have to.
Let's recast a movie. So we got the idea from Tony Baker and Kev on Stage, the Bald Brothers podcast. Funny podcast. So we're going to recast Set It Off. If you don't know what Set It Off is, it's a movie with Queen Latifah, Jada Pickett, Vivica A. Fox, Kimberly Elise, and they rob a bank. It's a classic black movie. I don't know if it's for everybody, but we are going to recast. I wrote 6 people down.
Oh.
So I wrote the 4 main people, and then I wrote the detective, and then I wrote Keith.
I did not know that, but okay.
Because Blair Underwood's character is kind of important because I wrote them down. I didn't write the brother who dies. Like we don't need to do that. Okay. But who would you have as Stoney? Jada.
Okay, to be fair, I feel like when I looked at it, I did not write down the people with character I wanted with them. So give me a second because I screenshotted. Okay, for Jada's character, I said Nicole Bahari. I don't know if that's how I say her name. Is that how you pronounce her last name?
She's fine. Yeah.
Bahari.
She is so fine.
Yeah, she is. She's a gorgeous woman. I think she would play. I was just thinking like who could do like kind of innocent, but like not because you are robbing a fucking bank. I think she would do so well in that role. So yeah, that's why I picked for her.
Oh, you went completely different than I went then.
Okay, how did you do?
I went younger.
Okay.
I went with Willow Smith.
Oh wow, her daughter.
Yeah, so I went younger.
Okay.
So now I'm
Mine's
really
kind of a mix.
Yeah, I'm interested in yours because Nicole Bahari is a good one.
Yeah.
And she can play any role. She's a
Mhm.
phenomenal actress.
Yeah.
I went younger, so now I'm interested. We should have started with this. I cut all the other shit out. All right. Cleo.
That's Queen Latifah's character. I didn't have an answer till like 5 minutes ago. I'm gonna go Dominique Fishback.
Woo! That's a good one.
That one is the one I was like, I don't have it all completed because I could not figure it out. I was like, what the fuck?
You know what? I'm gonna go with that one. I wrote her down. I wrote her down for a different role. But
Oh,
you know
okay.
what? I'm thinking of Swarm.
Yeah. I didn't watch Swarm still, but
You can do that.
The clips.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
She'll be a good
I'm
Cleo.
so surprised. Like, damn, calm down.
Because I think she can play. I think she can play a gay character.
That's why that was what's making it hard. I was like, who can play a gay like?
Damn, that's a good one. Let me. We might have to pitch this one. We got the two good ones. Damn, mine aren't even as good as yours.
Okay, who did you put?
Well, I'm gonna go with Dominique. I'm not gonna go with who I
But
originally.
who was your other? I'm just curious because I was really struggling trying to find a character.
Mine was the girl from I wrote the girl from I don't know her name. The girl from Amber Riley.
Who's that? Amber Riley.
I think that's her name. From she could sing.
Amber Riley.
From she's from that high school, not high school.
Oh, from Glee.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I wanted somebody who's like bigger.
Okay. Yeah. She lost a lot of weight though.
Bigger and like still like bad.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And like somebody who I think can like has range. So that's why I originally went with her. I wrote Glee on my paper. That's hilarious. I'm glad I knew what the fuck I was talking about. I was like, what the fuck is Glee?
Wild.
But I think Dominique Fishback is a good one for Cleo.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have to. Okay, I'm writing it down. So we're gonna come up with the cast. We're gonna all right. So for Frankie, which is Vivica's character, who'd you go with?
Keke Palmer.
Me too.
Yeah, that's Keke's spot.
Me too. Okay. All right.
Keke Palmer for sure.
But Keke Palmer, I was gonna get her in this somehow.
Me too. She's gonna be one or two characters. Damn, who did I have for this one? I didn't screenshot my answer.
All right, so for TT, I went with Gail Bean.
Gail Bean.
Gail Bean is from Snowfall.
Oh, I know exactly.
Yeah.
And she was in Insecure. Right?
Was she Insecure?
No, she wasn't.
No, you're thinking of the girl who.
Yeah, they kind of look. Yeah, she wasn't Insecure.
You're thinking of Dominique Perry.
No, she was Insecure too. She was the loud girl that Molly had to fire.
Oh, you're right. I
was like, no, hold on. She was definitely in it. Okay, I remember who I said.
I would go with Gail Bean because if you watch Snowfall, I guess you will understand why. I don't think you watched Snowfall. That's probably why
I didn't finish. I saw that was season 3.
Because her character, Snowfall's been over. Her character gets addicted to drugs, and
yeah, I know that part.
And the way that she played that role lets me know that she can play TT because TT's like scary and like and all that type of stuff.
Yeah,
a crybaby, like.
Damn, yeah, good one.
So I went with Gail Bean. Who'd you? Oh, you don't know who you went with?
No, I do, but now I don't like my answer.
Go with.
I said Lupita.
Lupita.
I was thinking of someone who can be like super like, oh my god, or like, yeah, or the I forgot the movie. I just watched her in. Hold on, let me look it up real quick.
Lupita was in it?
No, it's another woman. Cynthia.
Yeah.
Cynthia Erivo. I just saw her in a movie called A Needle in a Time Stack.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, she was good.
Your age for
I
this,
know that's the only issue.
they
They're
all
all
like,
different ages.
because
And
Nicole Bahari, I know she's in her 40s. She don't look like it
she
because
don't, yeah, she don't.
she low-key can play 20 years old. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
She's so fine.
she,
Um,
she's a good one. But
yeah.
yeah, I didn't like those two. I was just thinking of like who plays that innocent role super well and like scared and yeah. So I was struggling.
Okay.
Maybe Zendaya. I don't know.
See, I didn't want to go with like, so I left out Zendaya,
Mm-hmm.
Coco Jones.
Mm-hmm.
What's the girl name? Uh, Storm Reed.
Mm-hmm.
I left them out
Mm-hmm.
for obvious reasons. Well, for
Mm-hmm.
Zendaya and Storm Reed for obvious reasons.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
And some people, I think, honestly, they're too, like, their image is too, like, I'm pretty. I'm like, they're always the pretty, like, the, from Grownish.
Mm.
What's her name? Yara.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to put her in there either because I'm like, I can't look at her as, like, one of these characters, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? When I look at Yara, I look at a girl who grew up middle class, at least.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like, I can't see her, like, in a
Playing that
struggling.
struggle role. Yeah.
All right, so you didn't put anybody for the white actors, the detective role.
No, but I could come up with one.
So I thought of two people.
Okay.
I thought of Stabler, because I don't know the girl name.
It's like Christopher or something.
I thought of him because he's somebody who can play like a cop who's like cares for you, but also don't put up with shit.
Mm-hmm.
He could play. He got a little range. Um, I've also only really seen him as a cop, and I'm like, you've been doing this for like 20 years. Clearly,
Yeah.
you're good at being it. And then the other person I thought of was Woody Harrison.
Oh.
I think he would be amazing, and Black people love him. So
Black people love it. That's hilarious. Okay, that's a good one. I like Woody Harrison as a white detective. Hmm. I'm looking at a list of white people. um, I don't know.
so with the detective, they could be a little bit of. They could be the age range could be.
Definitely, yeah, be a little more
They
flexible.
have more leniency.
Ooh, I love this actor, Jeffrey Dean, but I don't think he'd be good. Um,
I don't know why.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan, he plays in Dune.
Oh, he is a good actor.
I like his character.
He's in that one movie, Baby Driver.
I've never seen that. With Jane Fox?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've never seen that. Okay, but okay, yeah, so I don't know. I'll keep mine blank because I really don't know.
He's a good one. All right. And then for Keith, the last one. So
Okay,
Keith
I got one.
is Blair Underwood's character,
Mhm.
who's dating, was it Frankie? He's dating Frankie.
Mhm.
I think it's Frankie. I haven't watched the movie in a while.
No, he's dating Jada's character.
Yeah, okay. Blair,
Okay.
and he's important because he's the access to the bank. And
Mm-hmm.
so with me, I wrote down um 7 Black men.
God damn.
Because I don't know what like people find attractive. Because you need
Okay.
them to be attractive.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you can see them getting like played.
Yeah.
Um, so I put down Damn Son Idris.
Because they're younger. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, I put Michael B. Jordan, but like nah. You don't like black women.
We're gonna have to throw that in there.
Kofi.
Oh yeah, Kofi's good.
Um,
Beautiful man.
I put Keith Powers.
Mm.
Uh, and then a sleeper because I don't know what women think about this man. I put Leon Thomas.
I think it's mixed reviews with him. Yeah.
But I don't really know like what I realized coming up with the actors is all the actors that I really like rock with are like older.
Yeah. The character I picked is older. I wasn't even thinking like of age difference between my characters. Because I was thinking Coleman Domingo. Honestly, I just think I'm a fan of his work. I think he's great.
I didn't know he was gay.
He got such a cute love story too. Oh my god.
He never plays like a gay character.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
I'm like,
and I think he did such a phenomenal job in Euphoria. Oh, I was a fan.
Okay, we gotta decide. All right, so we're gonna decide. We have 7 minutes to decide. So who are we going with for Jada's character?
Who can you tell me the options again?
Willow or Nicole Bahari?
If we're keeping it young, we'll go Willow.
I mean, we can.
But I like Nicole Bahari.
I like Nicole Bahari.
Yeah, Nicole Bahari can do it.
Because I like her. Queen Latifah's character, we agreed on Dominique Fishback. Frankie, Keke Palmer.
Yep.
We agreed on that. TT.
Who did we say for TT?
Gail Bean. I don't know who you said.
Gail Bean and oh no, yeah, we could go Gail Bean because I didn't like my choices.
And then the detective.
You said I like the Woody.
Okay, and then Keith. I don't
honestly know. No, because if we're doing Nicole Bahari, I don't want Keith. Maybe a little too.
The thing is, all these people that we listed are like 30s.
What about
early 30s?
What's
the only one who's not in their 30s is Nicole Bahari, and she probably looks the youngest out of all the people we just named.
Yeah. What about the other? What is his name? The British actor who played in Get Out.
Oh, Daniel Kaluuya.
Daniel, damn.
Ooh, yeah, I like that. I like that one.
I was losing. Yeah, I think that would be cool.
But can you see him with Nicole Bahari?
I mean, let's see for maybe. Yeah, I think he's fine.
Honestly, I don't.
You never know. You never know, right? Who's about Nicole Bahari with right now? Because I'm sure I can't see them with her.
She might be the baddest.
She's a beautiful woman. My goodness.
And she like the roles she picks. Like that one role, I haven't watched the show. It's an Apple TV show. Oh. But the way that she was like acting in the clips I saw on TikTok, I watched like 10 videos just following the stories because somebody posted it, and I was just like, I was like, damn, she acting circles around. It's that show that Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, The Morning Show. Woo! I've heard it was pretty good.
I just don't give a shit about Fox News.
That too. I think if the plot was a little different.
Not saying I don't care about what these women went through because they went through some shit. I just don't care about Fox News. Like I can tell that culture was crazy. But all right, so for Jada's character, we're going with Nicole Bahari. Queen Latifah's character, Dominique Fishback. Vivica Fox's character, Keke Palmer. Yep. Nicole Elise's character, is that her name?
Yeah, Kimberly
Elise. Kimberly Elise, we're going with Gail Bean. Keith, which is Blair Underwood's character, we're going with Daniel Kaluuya. And the detective, we're going with Woody Harrelson. I like that recasting.
Yeah, solid.
I like that.
I like Woody Harrelson, and every time I think of it, I just think of the movie Anger Management. When he's in the backseat as a prostitute.
Oh,
I feel like
the movie
dancing. That's my favorite part of the movie.
When I think of him, I think of White Man Can't Jump.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
And what's that one when he was like killing all them fucking zombies? Zombieland?
Oh yeah, Zombieland. Yeah.
He's a good actor.
Solid.
You can tell he also like done drugs in his life, and I need from an actor.
That's what I need.
We need that commitment to drugs you've done before. You need it. You know the struggle. But this has been the Harris Show. I've been your host, Jamal Radio Raheem, with my sister and co-host Angie Ang. And we'll catch y'all next time. Peace.